Go. All right, we've got 6 minutes until we have to literally grab that camera and get out of this park before it closes.
I've nearly fallen foul of that before.
You ready?
Yes. Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Tom.
And this is a park bench speed round.
6 minutes of motivational advice because we tweeted, what should we talk about? Here are the most popular topics. The Olympics.
Why do you get your ideas from? And how do you do so much?
Yeah. Why are we non-stop? He says, dropping a Hamilton quote in there.
Hamilton?
Oh, I'll
Christine.
tell you about. Someone did point out, and this is a reference that isn't going to land for everyone, that you can sing the phrase Neil and Christine Hamilton to the opening thing of Hamilton. So that's good.
I don't know what Hamilton is.
That's a joke out there for the overlap of people who know the songs from Hamilton and people who know obscure British politicians from 10 years ago.
Comment.
How do we get so much done?
Well, I don't.
You have a full-time job.
I have a full-time job. We do this once a week. We cheat. We record several in one go.
Yeah.
We came here we forgot that the sun sets a bit early now that we've passed the solstice.
And the park's going to close.
Yeah.
So, we have filmed 4. But I keep cajoling you into stuff, and then sometimes you keep cajoling me into stuff.
Yeah, we're good at being enthusiastic at opposite times. So if I can't be bothered to record the bench that day, you'll probably go, we've got to go do this.
Advice number 1, find a foil. Find someone who is the opposite of you to work with and against. Someone who, when you're feeling grumpy, will poke you into doing stuff, and vice versa.
And learn to recognise each other's signs. We can tell when when we're both in opposite moods in such a way that it'll piss each other off.
And I didn't notice that at EMF. I didn't notice that because I was on a massive downswing.
Yeah.
You spotted it, told me to go grab some food. Yeah. Suddenly I'm back 15 minutes later going, come on, we can do this!
Before that EMF video, if we'd have done it 15 minutes earlier, that would not have come out.
Yeah. I basically inhaled a plate of food and I was fine. So find a foil, find someone who you can't let down. Even if that's your audience or your family or whatever. Find someone who is going to poke you to do the stuff so you cannot procrastinate.
And I wouldn't want to post publicly that, we're going to do this by this date, because you don't want to let everyone down.
No.
But if we work together, then I'm rarely completely on time for things. I'm a last minute person.
Yeah.
But if I was going to go somewhere on my own versus going to meet you somewhere, I'm more likely that I'll actually turn up. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely right. Well, so many years ago, I was training for a marathon. I didn't do it, medical. Turns out I will never be able to run a marathon, long story. But the reason I was able to get as far as I did is because I was running with Chris.
Okay.
From Tech Diff, and we're both running together, and the reason I was able to get out of bed at 6 in the bloody morning every day to train is because I knew I would let him down if I didn't.
Yeah.
Also, a massive sense that the world is beating me at things.
Oh, really?
What's his name from Smarter Every Day?
Yes.
You saw that video. The one where he did why you should take your oxygen mask off.
I was watching that thinking, Tom, we can't do this now. I really wanted to go there, you bastard.
I knew that fact. I've seen that demonstration before. All the material for that was in my head and I didn't think of it.
That ticks the box of Blue Peter did it 15 years ago, we can do it again.
Better. He got to swim above the ISS replica model. So I looked at that and went, whoa, I'm not big enough I can't why go do things. That's how.
Yes. Right, if you're going to do that, we've got to
look at the people who are doing far, far better than you are and go, why am I not there yet? Which is basically me constantly.
Aww.
It's a rare, heartfelt moment there.
Yeah.
Or possibly sarcastic. I can't tell.
Bit of both.
Yeah.
Bit of both.
That's my motivation. What's yours?
Learning. I like to constantly learn new things and do things. All the videos on my channel are generally because I'm not very good at editing video. I don't get much practice, so let's edit some stuff together.
Yeah.
And I like making time lapses. They look pretty, so most of my stuff is pretty time lapses. Like New York, which I went to on holiday.
Yes.
And part of it is the same reason I use Instagram. My motivation for posting that, I do it once a week.
Yeah.
Minimum, actually once a day at the moment. Really, is I take photos, I take videos, they just sit They just sit. I'm
Yeah.
a creative person.
Send
I
them
do
somewhere.
creative things, but I don't want it just to be for nothing. So my Instagram is photos on my phone that would never have gone anywhere. And my YouTube channel is generally videos that I've recorded of stuff and things that, you know, like you record stuff on your phone and you show it to 6 people and then it never goes anywhere. I'm trying to edit those together. So not specifically for other people, but so I can find them again and go, oh yeah, I did that. That's kind of my motivation.
So, given we've got about a minute left, probably, I don't know when my time is going to go off, there are people out there watching this instead of making stuff. I don't want to say, go make stuff, but go make stuff.
And if you don't quite know what to make, then look at similar things, try and find some kind of inspiration. What do you like doing? It doesn't have to be related, just...
It took me 10 years of chucking stuff out on the internet before I found a formula that worked. And I get occasionally emails that say, you know, how do I start up something? How do I do that? And I've kind of got this stock. It's now a stock response that's been honed over years. It's almost flippant, which is that you make a thing and you see if it's popular, and then if it is, you keep making the thing, and if it's not, then you yeah, we're fine. If it's not popular, then you stop making the thing. You make something else, and eventually you will find something that works. And it might take you 6 months, if you're lucky.
It might take a lot longer.
It might take you a century. But at least you've been trying, and every single thing that you did along the way will help you when that eventually takes off.
We weren't joking when we said we have to.
Yeah, this is not shtick. This is us genuinely having about 10 minutes to get into a car and out of this park before it closes. So until then, you're time-lapsing the bench.
Yep.
Are you going to do it behind the scenes on the park bench while I'm off in the Arctic, Matt?
Maybe.
Bye!